Hey, HannahMouse1 here. Welcome to a devlog video for the first ScratchVent Calendar project. And if that means nothing to you, there's a video in the iCard for more info. But in short, it's a 6-day project where I received a prompt on the first 5 and had to make a game using each prompt. The first day, I received the prompt idle game and jumped straight into a prototype. I grouped clicker games into the idle games category, so I made the most basic form of clicker game with a button that increases a score variable and a counter to display what the score is. Then I made it into a more detailed prototype, giving the button a fancy mouse over effect and making it so that you can upgrade the button and get more score through clicking it. And obviously I'm using placeholder art at this point because I don't know how the other prompts would affect the art style. I also added in a grid of tiles that you can unlock, and these give you a certain amount of score each second. This required me to set up all the clones and have them be faded out if they were still locked. I needed UI to display that clicking a tile would unlock the tile, and the UI to also display the cost, which is pulled from a costs list. I also made a list to log how much each tile adds to the score each second. I made it so that the tiles can be unlocked with the value actually being added. On day 2, I found out the game had to have a monochromatic art style, and this info allowed me to make the art. I made everything on a red color spectrum, and to make things a little spicy, I made it so that the art constantly cycles through the color wheel by having every asset pull its color from a variable. I also decided to go for a cute curvy vector art for all the lettering in the UI. Because there wasn't much I could add gameplay wise without the other prompts, I started to add in some sounds and put together the very basic framework for a title screen, minus the title for now. Day 3 told me to include an actor and a ninja in the game, and to do this I decided to make the actor the central thematic aspect of the game. I drew an actor icon into the main tile and made it so that the UI to upgrade it now says upgrade actor. For the ninja, I decided to make it so that you could unlock different film genres and created an icon for each. One of these was a martial arts genre, and I made the icon the required ninja, but I also included a bunch like westerns and superheroes. I left a few spaces at this point because I wasn't sure if I would need them for the other prompts, but in the interim I finished up the main menu and called the game Idle Movie Star because I didn't have the bandwidth to come up with anything more creative. I then discovered that I had to include Candyland, so after adding in the last few genres, I decided to also add unlockable sets. I made Candyland one of these. Each of them also needed an icon and an unlock label, and then I decided to fill out a few of the other spaces with smaller acting jobs like advertisements and school plays. Each of these also needed a label, and I made the very painful decision to use American spelling as I'd already used the word movie instead of film in the game's title. The 3 objects that I received on day 5 were an umbrella, a cake, and a bucket. For the umbrella, I replaced one of the sets with a beach and had the umbrella in the icon. For the others, I added the ability to unlock staff with a cake in the icon for the catering company and a bucket in the icon for the cleaning crew. The other 2 staff types are costume designers and special effects artists. After making the labels for these, I still had a little time left, so I quickly threw together the project's thumbnail. The only thing I had left to do on day 6 was make the music, and I'll be honest, I didn't put much effort into it. I did my usual strategy of hitting random keys in Soundtrap and arranging them into something a shade better than completely intolerable for the main melody, added in a basic bass line, and for the drum line, I just had Soundtrap auto-generate something that I liked well enough, and I went with it and added the soundtrack into the game. If you want to give this game a go, it's linked in the description. Feel free to send me any of your ScratchVent projects. If you missed this first one, no worries, there are still 3 more games to make as part of this Christmas extravaganza, so you can still join in if you want. And apart from that, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe if you did. Let me know if there's something you want to see more of. Join the Discord, link down below, and I'll see you next Sunday with another video. Bye!